Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Tech Data Engineer. So in this video we will see built-in functions in pyspark like expressions, when, explode and all. So today we will cover the two basic built-in function that is called when and expression. So when we are using when and expression and what is the use of that, in which scenario we have to use when and expression. Okay, so first we will go with when. Okay, so in PySpark, when function is used in conjunction with the Spark SQL functions. Okay, so that when is available under pyspark.sql.functions module. Okay, to perform the conditional operator. So suppose we have a scenario where we have to, based on our existing data frame, there are some column called age. So based on age, if we have to do some computations, like if age is greater than 18, so what are the categories? If age is greater than 60, what is the category? So if there is some conditional statement in your problem, if there is a conditional problem statement, then in that scenario you require when. When there is a validation required or conditional statement required, then you can use the when condition. So whatever the logic you have, you can write in when. If no, then by default whatever the things you wanted to store, you can store as a otherwise. Okay, so I'll show you the simple example and like syntax also. So in PySpark, when function is in conjunction with pyspark.sql functions. Okay, to perform conditional operations in data frame transformations. So it works similarly to the SQL case conditions, case when. So how we are writing in SQL case conditions, case when and then. So similar to that, here also we are writing when we are giving the conditions. If condition is getting true, then what is then means like what are the value you wanted to define. If not, then otherwise we are defining some different thing. Okay, so let us see that. This is the simple syntax for that from PySpark SQL functions. Import when, then we have new column. In main function we are passing conditions like if something is, if suppose there is a age column, if age is greater than 60, when value if true. So if value is getting true, then what we have to define, we have to define like a senior citizen. So we will define here senior citizen. If no condition is matching, if as is not matching based on our condition, so by default what you have to define. So suppose if you are tackling only one condition like age is greater than 60, then in otherwise if you want to define anything like no categories or nothing, something like that, you can define here. If your condition is not getting matched, if condition is getting matched, you can define here. So now here in this expression there is only one condition. Similar to that, we can define multiple conditions also. Okay, so what is the condition here? Condition or broken or boolean expression that you want to check. So whatever you wanted to check, which what suppose you have 10 columns, so you wanted to check any column, you can write your conditions based on that. So value if true, so if value get it true, what value you wanted to assign. If value get it false, what is the option value you wanted to assign, so that you can uh, like write it here. Okay, so let us see a simple example here. So from pyspark.sql import a spark session, we have imported a spark session, and then as we have already discussed, this when built-in function is available under pyspark.sql.functions module. Okay, so that's why we have imported that. So if you will not import, it will throw some error. So that's why we have to import whatever the module required in that in that particular code. We have to import all. Then we have created a spark session .builder.app name called built-in and get or create. Okay, so that's, we have taken a simple example. Data is like 115, 225, 225, 332 and 412. Its column is like schema is IT and age. We have created a data frame, it's data and column. Then we have created a then expression, when condition expression df with age group. So we have created a with age group data frame where we have passed df with column and column name passed as age group. So in our data frame, actual data frame, we have two things, id and age. In our resultant column, we will create a new column called age group. And how we are storing the data in age group based on this condition. So when, if age is greater less than 18, if age is less than 18, then we have to write as a minor, otherwise adult. Only there is a one condition. So if age is greater, age is less than 18, so it will check to the age column, and if age is less than, suppose here we have output, we can see the output also. If age, it will go, it will check the df dot age less than equals to 80. Yeah, 15 is less than equal to, it will store minor. So 15 is 18 is less than 25, no, so it will otherwise, because the condition is not getting matched, so it will assign the otherwise condition, otherwise adult. If we wanted to assign some more conditions, we can assign here also, like when df dot age less than 18, similar to that, df dot age greater than 18, something like that, and whatever the value you wanted to assign, you can assign. And in otherwise you can assign as a adult. So if we'll see the our input data, it was 115 to 25 332 and 412, and with the data frame schema as id and age. Now in result end, because we have already added a column called age group, and the given the conditions and assigned the value also. So in our actual data frame we have three: id, age and age group, minor, adult and minor, we have three. Okay, so similar to this way we can define our when conditions, and I can add our new column, and we can assign the values also. Now we will see again, if we have multiple conditions. So suppose we have multiple conditions like age group, when df dot age is less than 13 child, df dot age is less than 20 teen, and otherwise adult. So if we have multiple conditions, by dot operation we can write like dot when, and lastly if there is no condition match, then whatever you wanted to assign, in otherwise you can assign as a adult. Okay, so this is the way we are assigning with the help of when and otherwise. When is when your condition is, when you have to define some condition, then you can define it in when. If there is no condition, you can define in otherwise. Okay, now let us consider a different scenario, where different I can say built-in function, not a scenario, different built-in function. So in when we have already seen that with the single condition, with multiple condition, how we have to define and in which scenario we have to use that. Basically this is used all in transformations. So expression, now we will see the different built-in function called expression. So in pyspark, the expression function is to execute SQL expression within data frame. Suppose you wanted to do some computation, adding of two data frame, or multiplying with some hundred or percentage, or any. So if beforehand only you can write your expression. Suppose let us see a scenario where you have age column and doubled age column. So you have already age column, if you wanted to store in doubled age columns, you can write like a expression like age multiplied by 2. So what it will do, it will go, it will take a age column and multiply with 2, and then store reassign to the doubled age column. Similar to that we will write the expression here. It is basically a SQL like expression you can perform. Okay, which is can be very convenient for performing complex operations. So you don't have to, so you just make your expression handy, and then the expression directly you can use in your conditioning. So here we will see in pyspark.sql functions we have to import the expression. So this is also available under pyspark.sql.functions. We will assign like new column and then expression, and under that expression we will assign expression. So expression is a SQL expression as a string which can include column name, arithmetic operation and SQL functions. So by the help of SQL functions also, like upper, lower, substring, by that also you can take that, or you can write your own. So suppose we have data frame with column salary and bonus, and if you wanted to calculate the total compensation by adding these two column. So suppose in your data frame there is two column, salary and bonus. So total compensation, how you wanted to define, by adding the salary plus bonus. So how you'll write the expression, we will see that. So here also we have like start, we have a spark session imported, then similar we have expression also important through pyspark.sql function. We have created the spark session, taking the data, and data we have a schema like id, salary and bonus. Then we have defined the expression. So this is the expression which basically we have defined. So this expression is like salary plus bonus. So we have taken a new data frame with compensation, df dot with column, we have passed as a total compensation as a new column. And what is the expression is like salary plus bonus. So whatever the salary we have in your data frame, like 100,000, And what is the bonus? 2000. So what will assign to the total compensation? Total compensation is the sum of both salary and bonus. Similarly, it's like 1200, so we will assign here. Similar to that, it will go row by row and it will face the data and it will add and it will assign to the total compensation. So here uh, it's like a simple expression. We have, suppose we have we have complex transformations we have, then we can assign expression handy. And in your with column, you can assign a new column name, it's like total compensation, and then you can pass your expression. Based on that expression, your whatever the value it's got added to your new column, that got assigned as a value. Okay, so you don't have to write there itself. You can use the expression and then you can show that. Okay, so this is the way we are using, like you can say, expressions. So we can see the other things also in expression, how we can use in advanced functions and all, and complex query. But this is a simple example, at least we can see that how we are using and when to use that. Okay, thank you, thanks for watching.